Welcome to Hilah Cooking. Today I have a very special guest who is a pizza expert, and he's going to show you how to make homemade pizza at home. Alright, so here's Brandon, and him and his brother from Detroit.
Yes.
And y'all just started a pizza trailer.
Yes.
Called Via 313.
Correct.
Because 313 is Detroit's original area code.
You're so smart.
Get it? Alright, so we're going to make pizza today. Y'all specialize in Detroit style, so tell me about that.
Well, Detroit style is made with, the pan's made in Detroit, stainless, geez, I already messed up. blue steel pans. It's a make on a Sicilian style pie, but we put the sauce on top, caramelized cheese all the way around, and you get 4 squares out of it.
Yeah, sounds yummy as hell.
That's so good.
Alright, but I don't have a pizza pan. What do we do?
We're just going to make it happen with what we got in the kitchen.
Sweet, I love that. Awesome, let's make some dough.
Alright.
Alright, so we got just a few ingredients here. It's not like that complicated, it seems like.
It's pretty easy.
Okay, cool. So, but y'all do use bread flour.
Yes.
That's a key thing. Right?
Yeah, a lot better than all-purpose flour. Most people buy all-purpose flour and you don't get the same rise out of the dough.
Okay, and then we've got some dry yeast. Now, is this what y'all use in?
In the trailer we use active dry yeast, but at home instant dry yeast is a little bit better. It's a little user-friendly.
Okay, all right. So this recipe is a little modified from what they actually do,
yes.
But so that we can make homemade pizza at home.
Yes.
All right, so we've got my stand mixer here, and I've got a bread hook on this, so we can use that for kneading. If people don't have that, they can just knead it by hand, I guess.
Yeah, if you're old school like
Work
that.
out your muscles. Yeah. So we're just gonna put all the stuff in and turn on the thingy?
Yeah, that's pretty easy.
Cool. So we got our yeast and we're gonna put it in with the flour. Stop me when I
I'll slap the shit out of you.
Okay, cool. Salt and sugar. And then...
So far.
So far so good?
So far.
Okay, cool. And then the oil in there too?
Doing alright so far.
Thanks, Professor.
I know.
Okay, and then I'm gonna put this in
Alright.
here. And okay, and then pour this in?
Yep.
And turn this on?
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna let this go and it'll start to kind of like...
Yeah, it'll start to ball up and you'll be able to tell once it becomes one.
Okay.
It's very loose right now, obviously.
Alright, so we'll just let it go for a few minutes and then we'll come back and take a look at it.
Yeah, I would say 5 to 6 minutes is pretty standard.
Okay, yeah, it's already changing. Cool. Okay, so it's been like 5 minutes or something.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, it should be nice on the hands. It shouldn't stick to your fingers too bad. If it does, just throw some more flour in there.
Yeah, we added maybe a couple extra
Yeah,
tablespoons, I guess.
Just make it easy to handle for yourself.
Okay, now we got some flour on our bench, as they call it in the restaurant.
Bench flour. Yes, that's fancy words for it.
It's just flour on the countertop.
This recipe should make enough for 5 or 6 pizzas.
Okay.
You can cut it.
Okay. So.
Yeah, are you handy? Right.
Pizza party. So I'll do 6.
You can do 4. You can do 4.
Okay.
Just be a little bit thicker.
Okay. Wow, it cuts really nice.
Yeah, it's got a nice feel to it.
And then we just
Well,
kind of...
you can ball it like this. Pull it over, like
Okay.
that. You pull the sides and then pinch it at the bottom.
Okay.
And then make sure you cap it like that. That's what they call it.
Kind of like pinch it.
Yeah, and then you have a nice restaurant ball.
Ooh, cutesy tootsie.
So I'll do another one.
Okay.
I think yours actually looks nicer than mine.
I'm a girl.
That's what happens.
So then we'll put these in the fridge, and that's an important thing that y'all make sure to let it kind of rest overnight.
Yeah, I like to give it a good 12 or 24 hours to rest. Gives it a nice flavor.
Okay, cool. So start this a day ahead, people.
Yes, plan ahead.
Okay, ooh, this one's not quite as pretty. Let's use this one. It's the prettiest.
Yeah, thank you. I did that.
I noticed. And then I'll just I got a little oil in here and
Yeah, throw a little oil in there so it doesn't stick too bad. It'll be easier to handle tomorrow. It won't
stick to the...
Yeah.
Okay, and keep it from getting like a dry out skin too.
Yeah, I mean, obviously cover it so it won't dry out too bad, but that's nice.
Alright, so then we'll put this in the fridge And then I'll meet you back here tomorrow?
I'll meet you tomorrow.
Okay.
Maybe.
Cool.
I don't know.
Well, if you're not drunk. Okay, so here we are again.
Mm-hmm.
Nice outfit.
Thank you.
He did not spin the night here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right,
So we got our raised doughs.
Yeah, what you want to do is kind of make love to it. Don't go in there and bang it all out. Just the more you mess it up, harder it'll be. Let's see.
Am I
You're
messing
destroying
up?
it.
Oh god.
Just
I am. I'm sorry.
there you go.
Okay. So because we don't want to like bust all the air out.
No, you
right?
want to try. Again, the easier it is to handle right here.
Okay.
So what you want to do is make a little crust. So imagine a pizza
Okay.
on your table.
Okay.
Come on. Get with
Okay.
it.
I was gonna watch so I don't make it.
No, make a little crust.
Okay. Flip it over.
Yeah.
And then.
Keep going.
Okay.
Now, flip it over again. Now you can push out the gas in the middle, but don't mess up the crust that you started.
Okay. Yours looks better than mine.
Now use your knuckles to stretch it. Just pull it apart. That ain't gonna work.
Ugh.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, party foul. Pizza party foul.
Jeez. And stretch it. I'll pull it apart like that. Put your hand back. Stretch it. Put your hand back. Just pull it apart with your knuckles like that. There you go. That ain't gonna tear on you.
Okay. This is pretty cool.
Yeah. I think this is the most intimidating part that people get a little freaked out about making pizza. And if it does tear on you, just, pinch it together and
Okay.
there you go.
Just patch it.
Yeah, just patch it together.
You did that on purpose
I
to
did
show
that.
us how to fix it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
That's what I tell people.
Cool.
Keep stretching with your knuckles till you get about a 12-inch pie. I think yours is pretty good,
Yeah,
actually.
mine seems, it's not terribly
Mine's
round.
destroyed, so I'm done with it.
Pizza
There you go.
expert, everybody.
I'm done with that one. So that's good.
Okay, we just don't need one anyway.
That's good, yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm not hungry, so. All right, we can use that.
Okay, so now we put some toppings on.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and put a little flour on this. Most people don't have these at home.
Right.
You can use just a cardboard box
Okay.
and throw a little flour on the cart. Not on me.
Sorry.
Jeez. It's a fucking shit show over here. So, no matter what you do, it's gonna lose its shape and form. So once you get it out in your cardboard box, or if you're fancy and have a peel at home, just pull it back out and restructure it to a nice round size. I won't keep saying pie because most people here in Texas don't call it a pie.
Right. Yankee.
There it is.
Just kidding. Welcome, Yankee.
I don't have 10 years underneath me, so I'm still Yankee. So
okay.
that's a good start right there.
That looks awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll get some sauce and cheese and stuff.
Yeah. I don't know where it's at.
Oh, you know what? I
Where
made
is
sauce.
it? There it is. It's a little easier if you put it in the center.
Okay.
Put a pretty good amount in the center of the pie. And just kind of swirl it out to the crust. You should be able to see where your crust was.
Kind of can see it on mine, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. If you have an imagination, just make it happen.
So we don't want to like saturate it.
No, just give it a good. And sometimes it's better to put a little bit up at the top because it'll all kind of bleed through the center once it starts baking.
Oh, okay.
So
A little
I like to
heavier
put a
on the
little,
edges.
a little heavier on the edges, especially because the crust tends to dry out a little bit,
Okay.
and then just let it kind of bleed through the center.
Cool.
So that's the beautiful saucing.
Awesome. And then the cheesing happens next. All right, we got our mozz.
Yeah, we'll do it together. This is
Okay.
a whole milk mozzarella. It bakes up a little bit nicer. It's got a little bit higher fat content than like a Kraft low moisture cheese that you'd get at
Like pre-shredded kind
yeah,
of stuff.
if you want to be cheap. But just buy nice. It's like $1 more a pound, but you'll taste the quality. It's already got a nice salt content, so it'll pull the mozzarella flavor out of it.
Yum.
Again, kind of the same with the sauce with the cheese. You want to put a little bit more around the edges,
Okay.
not hit the crust, but let it kind of bleed through. It'll all melt towards the center. So, and that's pretty good right there.
Cool. So we got our mozz. Now we got our peps.
Yes.
Cool. And this is some kind of.
These are natural casing pepperonis. This is what we use back in Michigan, and we're trying to bring a little flavor back to Texas from Detroit. These will shrink up, cup and char. We call them grease cups back at home.
I love that kind.
Yes, those. But you don't find it around here too much, so.
Cool.
Just, whatever you want to do. Just
get it on there. Jesus.
Whatever. There it is.
Show's over.
There. Just, put some so it's not on the crust, though. But for real, these will melt, cook up nice, so whatever. It doesn't have to be pretty because they'll do their own thing.
All right, let's put it in the oven.
That's beautiful. So again, we're using our fancy peel from the restaurant or the trailer. We have a stone in here. It's preheated about 550 degrees. If you give it a good shake, again, if you're using a pizza box at home, you can use a little bit of flour on the box and just kind of give it a good shaking on there, make love to it, and let it do its thing. Should take about 10 minutes, and it should be ready to go.
Okay, cool. If people don't have a pizza stone, what can they use?
A pizza stone, you can use just a regular aluminum sheet pan. This cooks up real nice. It'll give it a nice crisp on the bottom. Or, as you said, we could use a cast iron upside down, make a little bit of mini
Smaller
personal pie, yeah.
Cool.
But stone work the best. They're only about $15.
Awesome.
At local art shop.
Voila. Awesome. Okay.
You're cutting it down, so go
I
ahead.
have to cut it?
Yeah, cut it in eighths, cut it in half.
Okay. My
Come
girl
on,
muscles
come
are
on.
tiny.
Put those mashed potatoes into it. Don't do that. All right, this is sad.
Okay,
Forget
here
it.
we go.
So we'll go cut in half and half.
That's how a man do it.
Yes.
Okay.
I can't guarantee you gonna.
So not like back and forth and
No,
sawing
don't do that
it.
because you'll have 18 different pieces out of that.
Okay.
So this is what we have here.
Cheers.
Beautiful. Cheers.
Yay.
Everything's good except for the sauce. I don't know what
I don't know
happened.
what went wrong with it. That was weird.
I don't know what happened with the sauce, but the
Oh,
cheese, the
man.
pepperoni, the crust, perfect.
Dude, this is awesome.
The sauce is
Wow. Dude,
You guys can
pizza
buy-
party.
ragu at the store, whatever.
He's funny. Anyway, I'm gonna be having a pizza party for my New Year's. What are you gonna be doing? Thanks for coming on the show, Brandon. Pizza face.
Thank you for having me and my beard.
No problem. You should have had the beard net, really. There's hair all over
Yeah,
the
this
pizza.
is a hairy pizza.
Alright. Bye. Thank you
See
for
ya.
watching. See ya.